crash. I've had a day. I've lived my life. I've had some sleep. Let's finish this game for real this time. As soon as I make sure the audio is working. Because the one time I don't check is the one day that it won't. Do I hear myself? That's the question. Hello? I'm starting to think I actually genuinely don't. Which isn't good. Let's check it the other way. There's the game sound. We have fun here. It's looping strangely. Okay, I'm genuinely not hearing myself, I guess. That was a lie. I heard myself. It was just very quiet. Alright. Okay. Let's finish this game. The worst possible place that I could have ended it, really, but I just completely ran out of steam. And I'm sure it'll be fine now. Nothing will crash. Everything will be fine. We were headed to the abattoir. And everything is beautiful. The town is full of light. The barrels are full of water. Everything's wonderful. I could stop in a shop, I bet, and buy something for reasonable prices. There's no need to run anywhere. Except that, you know, I have a life to live outside this game. I say, as if I'm impatient. I'm not, I promise. That was just a joke that occurred in my brain. Okay. Oh, no one's decided to clean up the abattoir yet, though. That's good. At least people have stopped screaming, but, we could get a mop and bucket in here. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are eager for work. Not gonna lie. I'd help out. I sure spilled enough blood. Oh, Clara's down there. Is anyone in here? No one's in here, but Clara's down there. Weird. What are you doing here, Clara? Speaking of running. It's nice to see this place not, glitchy and skipping frames, though. Parkour. Alright. Let's talk to Clara. Is this all Vlad's blood?
Look at my hands. Ignore the dirt. Just focus your gaze.
I can't feel my legs. Let me check. They seem fine. Warm. I'm dying, Ripper. Oh, it's the changeling. Only a tiny drop remains, like someone cleaved me in half, and it all spilled out. Were you really the plague, then? I'm not the plague. Do you still not get it? My sister was, and I'm the good one. Was the good one. Yeah, sure, blame it on an evil twin. You're an idiot, Ripper. A dull, insufferable idiot. All that talk of rivers of blood. That's not what the story was about at all. You have no idea who's up above us. No idea who you actually killed. Above us? So who's up there? Someone you weren't even invited to meet. But they're waiting for me. Poor souls. And now I'll never come. Well, maybe one day I'll figure out your side of the story. Eh? Eh? That would be wonderful. Oh, I can't wait for that day. Please, please, please. Oh, hello. This is the diurnal ending. So we are finishing up this game, actually. Where am I headed to next? Okay, sure. I don't remember. I think Ty is over here. Well, it is very similar to the very beginning. There's lots of foreshadowing elements, and like the light's all the same. The paths you travel are pretty similar. Let's talk to Notkin first.
Should have kept quiet. A bargain's a bargain.
I've played some of number 1. I have not finished number 1 because I have a very bad computer. If it was on console, I would have finished number 1. But I do still load it up and play it when I can and when I have the time. In the end, I'm glad it turned out this way. The tower was a thorn in the side. What are you doing here, Chief? I just came to listen. Fiery girl, isn't she? When she's a bit older, I'll definitely lure her into our gang. She's out of your league, boy. Got a whole herd of halves, that one. Those who spend all their time up high fall really hard in the end. That's how you get your dream dome smashed to bits. Bad idea. In the end, all dreamers walk the same earth. And I'm in charge of this here earth. Dealing in dreams? Nah, not for me. You're not the only one in charge. Of course, there's also you. I really like you. Just look at your half. It clearly shows your quality of character. So you're with us now, yes? What's my half like? It's huge. So you're taking me into your gang, huh? Will you take me into the kin? Why would you want that? I'll build warehouses. Just think about it. And what will you store there? I'll have a warehouse full of everything. Every miraculous thing. You know? Rarities and oddities. Crucially, those will be things. Material objects. Not ethereal reflections of dreams like cons. Things. Get it? Have you ever run your hands over cloth? Smelled walnuts? Seen a piece of carnelian? If you like me so much, perhaps Jester will finally show himself? That's up to him. Cats know the fact of the matter. One day.
I've lost control of my hands.
You're a cruel man, Kindred. Should have killed me. Again with the G's. You'll carry your own hell within you. Let it gnaw on you. That's what you deserve. No. I have forgiven you. I mean it. He would too. I don't. We will not fraternize. There will be no closure. Shiundi Yuribshi. Why have you come then? This is my town, Akar. I go where I please. See this stone horn, Kindred? Know you what it is? I do. You are triumphant now, kindred. Yet time will pass, and you will find yourself upturned. What was once atop the wheel will find itself dragged down. You'll see, Timildy. I'm leaving you here, foreman of the abattoir.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Ukedel, earth is cold. My feet are cold. I'm going deaf, blind. My hands are rough. Bolish, bolish, bialish. What's wrong with you, Kete? Bukhara, Bushagna. Idahamni, Kurene. I fear Earth is dying. Mother Bado sinks into the depths. People begin to fear me, look through me, cross the street to hide from me. No one needs me. No one wants me. I think cops are about to buzz my door to be let into this building. They fear what they don't understand. Who are you, truly? I am Saba Uspte, flesh of Earth's flesh. Mother Bado gave you a piece of herself, so that you may have a mother. That was me, Unente. Today I return to Earth. Saba is Ubshe, a Shabnak tale to frighten children. I'm sorry. Bukhara, do not watch. Ushabna, do not listen. Oshishta, go. Yep, there it is. Alright, I have to go let cops in. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. I must be trouble with the neighbors or something. Go please. Bayarte. Kibin. Gayarte. You're knocking on my door, right? No, okay. Hopefully that doesn't escalate into something, because, I want to get this done. Okay, there's laughter. I'm sure it's fine. There's no peepholes, so I can't see if they're knocking on my door. Whatever. Okay. They saw that I have headphones in. Kerate Inagni, let your step be warm. I'm just gonna... Okay, Jesus, I think I have to check that they're not knocking on my door. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, they're knocking on my neighbor's door. Okay. Very well, Kete. Can I talk to Taya? Alright, there we go.
There's no true
They call me Mother Superior. Superior. That means better than you.
Medinegshi, I hereby grant you new law. Over your left hand it is done, not the right. So speaks Mother Bado. Unsure why she speaks so, but still, we will tell hands apart now. Timelda. Preaching already, girl. So, Medinegshi, here's another law for you. Never hold a grudge, for grudges are bad for health, and sneak behind. Bekara, whoever carries a grudge shall slip on it and break their neck. So speaks Suok. She'll see to it at night. Timelda, let it be so. Timelda. Medinegshi, heed our law. Never deceive or betray the small ones, and the ones that trust you. It is not only Suok's nocturnal law. Mother Bado would turn away from you, too. No harming the small ones. Timelda, let it be so. Those are some good laws, kid. Medinegshi, now for the most important law. The law of candy, sweets, and those soft white thingies they sell in shops. They are to be abundant. No one has the right to forbid eating them. Mother Bado, somehow she will not see this law, so I'll have to do it myself. Timelda. Oh, I wonder what I should invent next. Well done. Spoken like a true Mother Superior. Timelda. Why are you here? Shiyundid Iribshi. Did you come to listen to our not-so-highness? I just wanted to take a look at you.
important among you.
Yun. Alright, where to next? I know, yeah. Aspity is very cool. Sorry if the cop talk was weird. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Aspity is complicated. Everyone likes Aspity, but, you know. Sorry, Aspity. Your world is full of horrors that want to kill. We can't let that reign true. Where am I going? Okay. Oh, my house. Alright, let's go. Oh no, please load. I mean, this is normal. It usually does this, but after what happened yesterday, I don't want to tempt fate. I just want to give it ample time to get its code in order. Who's in my house? That's what I want to know. Is it the kids? Oh yeah, it's gonna be sticky and murky.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
So what's the plan now? Not sure, but we'll live. Will you teach me? Depends on your progress. You can't abandon us now. We need to fix the town, right? It's on its last legs. It won't survive without you. That's where you're wrong, kid. It will survive. That was the whole point. Perhaps it won't ever die.
And I will get a dog. Teach it to be a tiger. I'll call it Grumby.
Is this our new house? I guess. Do you like it? Can I choose a room for myself? Be my guest. There's plenty of room for everyone. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go. Yeah, back up and around, I guess. And then, yeah, okay. I'm not sure. You can hear the conversation going on in my hallway. I apologize if so. But everything's fine. Except for the fact that there are cops in my building. Good lord. We just can't have a peaceful empty bottle just for kicks. We just can't have a peaceful resolution to this game, though. There just has to be stuff going on. I think there's a dog out there. You sure are muttering. Oh yeah, okay. That structure. Wait, do I go right here or no? I keep going this way. Here we go. Okay. And this is where Stock, Lara, and Bad Grief would be if I had saved Lara and not been an idiot. And here's another conversation I've never had with Stock before. Waiting for your command, my mentor. Joking? Good. Keep it up. I humbly accept your every word, O wisest of the wise, and obey. Come on, drop it. Well, is there something to celebrate that I've missed? We're alive. Isn't that enough? You shouldn't have stopped me. You're right, I shouldn't have. What good is your moping? A doctor should be lively. They must inspire confidence. That's what Father used to say. Or maybe you did right. Don't give up on yourself. It's not over for you yet. You turned out just like your father in the end. You even talk the same. No, I'm different. I would not kill a lot of a town. I just wouldn't do that. Maybe my heart's too soft. A button and broken scissors. Cute. Yep. And there's where Lara should be. So yeah, this is what happens when you fail to save someone. Where once a person was, now but a gap remains. This rupture will not mend. Farewell.
What must be, will be.
Never been up here. Can you imagine? What do you plan to do now? Nothing. I don't want to do anything at all. I've been meaning to ask you, why do you go to her in the first place? She was an authority, and you, a thief. And not just any thief, but a kingfish. First at the gallows. That what you mean? Yeah. My thoughts exactly. That's why I went. You're no player, cub. If you know your hand will lose, get it over with, so you can pull new cards. Then you can make a move. That was my plan anyway. But that's not how it shook out. How did it go? Didn't you see? I went to her ready to play cards, but she played checkers instead. Scratch that, she played me, like a damn flute. I couldn't have known. Well, she's not around anymore. Don't you want to go back? You're an idiot, cub. While I was there, I realized how that giant clock operates. I used to think that I understood it, but it's only now I truly do. I used to be the clocksmith, oiling the town's gears, and I'll stay a clocksmith. Only a different kind, you see. Nope, but I hope I will. Oh, these stairs. I love this town. Which way is it? This way. One day I will get the achievement where I have Stock, Lara, and Badgrave. That means I've lost each of them once now, and I mean Stock, I think 2 or 3 times, because, you know, his is the most difficult to avoid. You have to really know how to play this game and, you know, be good at time management. Let's... Oh, wait, can I take a boat? Or do they still need 2? I'm gonna go check and see if I can take a boat or whether they still require 2 fingernails, because I've only got 1. Thank you for obeying the laws of physics, Peter Stomatin. Except that you didn't. I mean, you did, but you didn't. How does it work? Maybe they'll let me go for 1 fingernail now. Because I would love to not have to walk that whole way. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love this town, but I'm ready to just be over there. Where's this boat? Oh, it's over the bridge. Somehow I don't think this is gonna work out. Is it 2? Yep, it's 2 still. That's rough. If only I could find children willing to trade with me. Well, that's alright. Okay, so in that case, let's just get over there and then we'll decide whether we want to go to the bridge square or the cape first. I mean, yeah, okay, so 1 versus 2. And that's, yeah, okay. The theater is where it ends, which is why I'm not doing that right now. Let's head... God, I still haven't made up my mind. I guess we'll go up and then down. Doesn't make much of a difference. Oh, Town Hall. Many things happened there. Let's go down this way. Oh, I wish my stamina refilled just a bit faster at the end. But that's okay. More physics divide. Ah, okay. You can see that there are children up there. Those are the developers again. So I'm not going to go over there and talk to them. They're going to say all the same things that they said atop the polyhedron in the nocturnal ending. So I'm not going to go out of my way to explore that again. They're just on that tower instead this time. Because the polyhedron's gone. Is Aglaya alive? No. Aglaya, her death is unavoidable, unfortunately. It happens no matter what ending you choose, no matter if you try to get around it. Aglaya always dies. As far as I'm aware. I have never seen her survive, and there's like, you know, pop-ups and all that come up no matter the ending. But it is brutal if you try to run away with her. I will say that much. You know what I'm loving? The fact that there are no muggers trying to kill me right now. And I can just walk along the paths, not have to check every corner. I can just enjoy my town streets. Is that someone over there? Might be. It was not. Okay. It was just something that looked like something, I guess. Let's talk to Clara again.
You've changed, haven't you? Or am I seeing things?
See? All the mistresses are here. So you plan to become a mistress yourself? I guess. Think I'll fail? What are you good at? Divination. I told your fortune, didn't I? That you'd spill rivers of blood. And you did. Drown the whole square in it. Am I wrong? You're right. You know, Ripper, you aren't such a bad person. You didn't even hesitate when you took that awful poison to protect the orphan girl. By the Crowstone, remember? That was very brave. So don't wander too far. We're still connected, you and I. And there's a great deal ahead of us. God forbid. Did you dissect her? No, I didn't actually try to run away with her in this route. Mother would have approved of my... Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally hit the A button. So sorry. No, I don't think the words to describe her exist in any human language. Care, protection, concern, warmth, regard, tenderness, love. This is stupid and wrong. Wrong. Personally, I've never been close to her, you know. I guess you could even say I was the only person who did not love her. But it can't be denied that she was the safeguard of this town. She held it together. But now it holds its own. I never loved my mother, but some things she taught me well, particularly that care is a very smart behavioral strategy. Respect and dignity are the concrete that will hold our new economic foundation together. What's your plan, then? I'll start with simple things. An 8-hour workday, forbidding child labor, insurance, benefits for disabled workers, better pay. Is that it? Is that not enough? I was being sarcastic. I doubt you'll achieve even a third of that. And this is where Vlad is supposed to be genuinely, oh well. I am happy to orphan your children when the alternative is you. God, that's rude. Oh my god. But still.
I know for whom the bell tolls.
The
You'll
kids hated
just
him.
fail.
Speaking of which,
Yes?
oh my god, the cops might need to get busted again. I'm so annoyed. What are they even doing here? I'm really very grateful to you, Artemy, for what you've done. You did everything right, guiding this town toward the future. I'll always be glad to return the favor however I can. You speak so politely, like we're strangers. I know you can't help but mourn the loss, but you've preserved what was most crucial, the Udurg, because the Udurg is us, people, children. We'll grow and build a new town, better, more balanced. You're already building it. Yes, you're right, Artemy. Where will you begin? I'll marry Caspar. The Kanes and the Algimskis will unite. The Polyhedron, the Bull Enterprise. Those were all cruel machines geared to produce utopias, factories that processed people into ideas. But we'll make a world where people's bones aren't crushed under lofty words. But you don't love Khan. And you don't like me. Yet we'll be allies anyway. Not true. I admire you. Capella is one of my favorites, actually.
The angel of death paces at my door.
So beautiful. Sometimes stone seems useless. Anything is better than stone. Wax, silk, glass. Stone is for the tone deaf, but occasionally it shines, even in this crude configuration. I think this is the first time you haven't yelled at me. Why have you come? People often visit mistresses, and here... Oh, be silent. Why do you keep talking to me? Why do you think you're allowed to? No one dared harass Mother like that, but people like you are drawn to me. How can I teach you a lesson? Nina never shied away from people. But you see, Mother, this is precisely what makes it interesting. I don't want to move to the other side of the Gorkon. It's too easy to step over the past. I don't like things too easy. There are still so many people like this one here, rough and dirty, ready to be pressured into diamonds. All I need is a forge. Can't you Canes live without pressuring people? And you know, Mother, that forge is me. Sometimes I wake up with a burning in my chest and the sky becomes crimson. In that very moment, if I kiss someone, they can see it too. It's true. Though I must admit, the first person I tried that on got insomnia and died a week later. But I'll try harder next time. Crimson. Yes, Nina was dark, but you're crimson. Finally, a person who plays Pathologic too. I've played through the whole game, and the streams are up on YouTube. I was curious, and it looks like there are other full playthroughs. I saw one that was without commentary, but I really wanted to... Oh, did I miss someone? But I wanted the dialogue read out in a playthrough, so I decided... Oh, I missed I missed Khan. Whoops.
My sister Maria's trying Mother's crown on already, but it may be too heavy for her.
You're always so untimely. With all due respect, Doctor. I'm sorry about your tower, Caspar. I had utmost respect for your father, Master Burak. We weren't friends, and neither will I be your friend. But respect is possible. It's up to us. What do you plan to do now? Capella plans, not me. We'll do everything together from now on. Ask her. So she's in charge. Somehow I'm not surprised. Alright.
Is a hand
Now we head out.
hand? Or is it just the finger?
I don't know if my YouTube channel is actually linked on my Twitch channel, so I don't know if me mentioning that I had those videos up is at all helpful to you. But I can try to find the link to the playlist and drop those in here if you are interested. Or maybe you just like streams and are here to catch the end of this one. Why am I still walking? When I can run through my healthy, healthy town. This is a very beautiful section of it. The whole town is beautiful, but every spot still manages to be unique. And I love this music. Oh, still loading. Where am I? Am I going the right way? Oh my god, I got here faster than I thought I would. I'm not going the right way. Hello? There we go. Yeah, okay. And there the polyhedron isn't. Ugh, it's so weird. Alright, our last stop before the theater is behind the cathedral. Where are they? Oh, wait. I walked right past them again. Jesus. Here we go. Okay. We'll start with Eva, I guess.
I should get a dog. Yes, a dog.
Shouldn't we all? Come over here. Why would I say who are you? I know who Eva Yan is. You're dressed strangely. So are you. I think I saw you before. I live in the Stillwater. What do you have here? They're discussing what they're planning to build next, and I'm listening. So interesting. So what are they saying? People always say it was Andre and Peter who built this town, but that's not true. The Oniritects did. And Nina and Victoria too, in their own way. And then there was Farkad, another Oniritect. He built the cathedral. The Oniritects. I don't know either. So interesting. Daniil was fascinated by it too. He kept asking around, looking at documents. You two were close, weren't you? I guess. Anyway, this town existed long before those Oniritects. I meant the interesting parts of the town. One stroll around the crude sprawl and you'd see just how interesting it can be. You're talking about the dingy part of town. Dingy and chaotic, messy. Our town has no place for unnecessary things. Says the girl living in the abandoned observatory. Anyway, things went wrong with the cathedral somehow. It remained unfinished. How is it unfinished? It looks finished to me. It's empty and silent, soulless. A week ago I had a dream. I was walking down its aisle, or rather, falling. I woke up and thought, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm curious about what exactly went wrong with Farkad's plan, and if the cathedral can be fixed. I'll ask around. Your interest in local history is commendable.
Let's open the box carefully and sum it all up.
They were always driven upwards, and that's what became their downfall. Too straightforward in interpretation. We need to follow the magnetic lines. They are the nerves of the earth. We'll make a massive glass podium in the center, like a lens, you see, and inside it, a compass. Drawing a plan for the future. We've done too much looking and not enough listening. Yes, that's it. Sight is humanity's primary sense, so it impedes us. Too simple, crude. In our new town across the river, we won't let ourselves rely on sight. You mean that literally? How primitive of you. Look, I'm just happy you're not going to gouge your eyes out. We will not govern our new town. We need to find a way to avoid governing it, so it will govern us. Houses will write edicts. Streets will invent laws. Roofs sentence criminals. Don't give me that look, but do come when our new town is complete. You'll be welcome. Good luck.
A touch is an attentive look, or a keen word. One can touch with their hands too, but that is a hard skill to learn.
I feared this town might be a cradle, but it ended up being a catapult bucket. Can't we just have a normal town for normal living people? No. What is a normal person, anyway? What is the norm? Think it over, dear Harrispex, lest you blurt out something really ignorant and find yourself in an awkward position. Yeah, it's unwise to get into arguments with you. Or other kinds of fights, young man. Why do you want to propel humanity forward? And where? The coldness of space? Simon was better than me. He did what I never had the courage to do. Thrust a knife into his own firstborn. He couldn't bear the infant's scream, but still he succeeded. Simon Kane and Isidore Barak vaccinated our town against death. You mean you know everything? Of course, for I am the judge. Your brother, he and my father. My brother and I have been preparing to face a catastrophe like this for many years. We knew that only people whose lives were imbued with meaning and purpose could survive it. People with bowstrings for souls. I never imagined that there'd be so many survivors. Truly, we live in the best of possible worlds. But even more are dead. We ascended one step. A single step, but a crucial one. The mission of House Kane on this side of the river is over. So why does Simon, my dear twin brother, still haunt me in my sleep? My dreams are bitter too. I believe that's, everyone over here. Which means we've just got one stop left. Grace and the Sabarovs. And then we're finished.
It's cold here. Grave cold.
24, 33, 7 and 5. How's it going, Cub? Mother said she'll teach me numbers. Father will do letters. Then they'll let me get back to work. I'll stay at the cemetery and count the dead. Count them, and then write it down. That's fine. If that's what I need to do to go back there, I'll do it. Mother? Father? My foster parents, Alexander and Katerina. The governor's family took me in. So they adopted you too now. It never ends. Only, I don't want to leave that nice apartment with the pictures. It smells so sweet. Paint, twirine, caraway for some reason. And there's music in the window. But Katerina says I can't stay there. She says we have to be together. She's right, I guess. You know, I pressed my ear to the ground today, as I always do, and something has changed. There used to be a murmur, but now it's gone. Do you think it's because there are too many of them now? You know, it'll be calmer for them now in this new earth, I think.
I do have an heir. Our town.
Katerina is no longer a mistress. Who is she then? You know nothing of her. This cursed town smothered her, forced a stupid role on her. She got it in her head that she had to be anyone but herself. That's the kind of town we live in. She used to be different. Completely different. What was she like before? Who do you think you are, expecting me to talk about my wife with you? You brought her up, Alexander! A member of the community who expects to know how you're planning to govern us? There'll be other mistresses in the town. Leave them alone. And Katerina, she'll start by bringing the cathedral back to life. How? You'll see. Something feels wrong about it.
100 years is just too much. Too much. 40 is obviously not enough.
My husband is no longer governor. Is that so? He's a ruler now. The ruler. The Bull Enterprise is destroyed. The Ogimskis are over. The Kanes are no longer on this side of the river. Everyone's scattered, like children after a game ends. But my husband alone would never abandon his duty. His town. Didn't take you long to label everyone traitors. The Ogimskis were always the guts, hot, alive, feeding the town. The Kanes were the nerves, spark and potential. People cling to the belly for warmth. They grasp at the nerves to reach beyond themselves. But no one ever dares to touch the bones. The bones are your family, I guess. Yes, my husband is this town's spine. And now, with that horrible weight lifted from him, he will straighten. Sounds uncanny. And there we have it. The diurnal ending. And we head towards the theater. And by that I mean we run towards the theater. It would be one thing to have a nice peaceful walk back, but it wouldn't be very interesting to watch. Which way do I think? Yeah, down and around. Yeah, I mean, not much else really left to say. That's Pathologic too. An incredibly brutal, incredibly satisfying, incredibly unique game. I mean, I say satisfying. Absolutely, it feels like your guts have been ripped out of you and just taken, left with empty, hollow cotton and air. But satisfying in the addictive way, where there's just always more for your brain to chew. Hello? There we go. Our last walk to the theater. The temptation is still there to dig in every trash can and trunk that I see. To scrounge for resources. Oh, I love this music. Alright. And one last door we're stuck staring at while we wait for it to load. And a random trash can sound effect. I love this game. Oh, please let me in. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. But I've said it before, and then it happened. Last stream. Oh, please. Oh, please. Alright, there we go. We see Lara, and we see Vlad. One of whom I feel extremely guilty about losing. Now, I'm not sure if this might be the exact same conversation that we had before, in which case I am going to skip through it.
I don't know about the story, but I
Yep,
hope you
okay,
enjoy the
yep,
play.
it is the same conversation again, so I'm just going to, unfortunately, skip through it, because I've had it, and I don't want to, say it all again. I can walk out that way, or I can walk out this way, I guess. And that's what happens if you walk out this way. Aww. Ugh. I love that game so much. But also, we are very much free now. So with that said, I'm going to, for the last time, end the stream. Woohoo!